What is it that we should not feed our children, or for that matter, eat ourselves? There is scientific evidence, for which I will share references towards the end of the video, that both food and water is affected by our mind or the vibrations created by the mind. Water and food are very important as these enter our body. Vibrations and thoughts that people create while preparing food affect the fundamental structure of the food. This food is then consumed by ourselves and our children. Most people feed their children takeaway food or food from the restaurant and eat that same food themselves. This food does not contain the best type of vibration needed for a healthy mind and a healthy life. This food is prepared by businesses that are there to make a profit and make loads of money. The businesses, whether it's a fast food place or a restaurant, want to make a profit. They do not really care about the energy that is going into the food. With this type of energy, if we keep consuming this type of food more than 50% of the time, then it will affect the behavior of our children. The energy the food brings is not of peace, harmony, or love. It's of greed or anger, as the person preparing the food is only doing a job and may not be enjoying their job. You will know for yourself that when your mother prepares food for you, it is much more delicious. Why is that? It is not because they put anything special into the food. It is because the energy and thoughts she produces while preparing the food for her children is love, compassion, goodwill, and she is not preparing the food for money. It is for genuinely feeding you. So be careful what you put inside your body or what you feed your children, as it will affect how they become. Often we see children who do not listen to their parents, who rebel and have little or no respect for their parents. Although it's changing now, 30 years ago in most parts of India, parents would cook at home and feed their children. As a result, more than 90% of the children grew up to respect their parents and live a loving life. It's not wrong to eat fast food or eat in a restaurant once in a while. So let's say once a week or once every 2 weeks. What is affecting people in particular, children in particular, is when 90% of their food is from a takeaway or a business, and the thoughts in that food are not of goodwill. Try to change your way and make the extra effort to cook food yourself when possible, to help change the vibrations of the food and enable your children to have a more healthy mind. The mind is heavily affected by vibrations from all around us, in particular from the food we consume. Dr. Masaru Emoto is a researcher and an alternative healer from Japan who has given the world a good deal of evidence of the magic of positive thinking. He became famous for his water molecule experiments. His experiments demonstrate that human thoughts and intentions can alter physical reality, such as the molecular structure of water. Given that humans are comprised of at least 60% water, his discovery has far-reaching implications. Can anyone really afford to have negative thoughts or intentions? The rice experiment is another famous experiment Emoto demonstrated, where his demonstration of the power of negative thinking and conversely the power of positive thinking. Dr. Emoto placed portions of cooking rice in two containers. On one container he wrote "thank you" and on the other container he wrote "you fool." He then instructed school children to say the labels on the jars out loudly every day as they passed by. This was done for 30 days. And after 30 days, the rice in the container with positive thoughts had barely changed, while the other was moldy and rotten. To receive notifications of my next video, please hit the subscribe button and also remember to turn on notifications.